What's good? What is good is the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. Yo, check this out, man. I'm at like 775 subscribers, man. I need 225 to get to 1,000, man. Let's get me there, man. ASAP Rocky. Please, man. Let's get it, bro. All right, man. But anyways, man, for the ones that are subscribed, bro, thank you so much. God bless you, man. And we are on this journey. Thank you for starting this journey with me. And man, trust me, man. We gonna get to the top together, all right? But anyways, let's talk about Shakur. Man, Shakur is going in on Tank Davis, man. He has been calling out Tank Davis. He is definitely wanting to get a fight. Shakur is trying to make a stamp in this 135 mark. Scratch that. He's trying to make a stamp in boxing, period. And I love the smoke, man. I love the smoke from the Newark, New Jersey. I said New York. Newark, New Jersey native, man. I'm definitely interested to see what's gonna come in the near future. It's rumored that Shakur might be getting the winner of Lomachenko versus Devin Haney, but he's also stated that he's willing to fight Jermaine Ortiz. He's willing to do what he has to do to put himself in a position to get one of these big fights. He's been calling out Devin Haney. He's been calling out Lomachenko. He's been calling out Tank Davis. And you know what? As of right now, it seems like nobody. Well, Devin Haney is locked in on Lomachenko, so I'm not gonna hold Devin Haney to that. But I'm definitely interested to see what my guy Tank Davis has up for his sleeve. I mean, I think that the fight right now to be made is Tank versus the winner of Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. But you know what? If Shakur want to be thrown in the mix, let's go ahead and get it. So let me go ahead and let you know what Shakur got to say, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give you my opinion. All right. So shout out to Boxing News 24. It says Shakur Stevenson to Tank Davis, come shut me up. So it says that's what Shakur Stevenson said, but it says Shakur Stevenson says he wants to see if Tank Davis will try and shut him up because he's going to keep talking and letting the world know that he wants to fight him and take away his secondary WBA lightweight title that he's been holding on to since he captured the belt in 2019 by defeating 38-year-old Yuriorkis Gamboa. Shakur, who's 20-0 with 10 knockouts, says he's ready to fight Tank now, but it's up to the Baltimore native if he wants to face him. He admits that Tank Davis won't even say his name, indicating that he doesn't want any of that smoke. He says, he won't even say my name. Let him come shut me up. Let's see. Shakur Stevenson told TMZ about Gervonta Davis, daring the WBA secondary lightweight champion to fight him. What many boxing fans don't realize is Gervonta's management are the one that picks and chooses his opponents for him, and they've been very careful to select beatable guys his entire career. The cherry picking formula has worked for Tank. He has made a lot of money and stayed unbeaten and has become a mini star. They won't mess up the gravy train by throwing Tank in there with Shakur and watching him get a boxing lesson and exposed. Tank would be a much bigger superstar if he took risky fights against guys like Shakur, Devin Haney, Vasily Lomachenko, and Regis Prograis. He'd probably get beaten many times and worn out. Stevenson stated that he's waiting on a fight this month between undisputed lightweight champion Devin Haney and Lomachenko on May 20th. There's a chance that Shakur will get the winner of that fight, which will put him in a position to be the top dog at 135. The guy with all the gold. Having all the titles will put Stevenson in an excellent position to get a fight against Tank Davis because he's going to look silly holding on to the secondary WBA trinket belt, which the World Boxing Association will soon be phasing out. If the WBA orders Tank to fight Shakur as part of their belt consolidation program, it'll force the issue on the reluctant Baltimore native. It really depends on what he wants to do. If he's ready, it's all up to him, says Shakur, talking about Tank Davis being the one that will decide when he wants to fight him. I want to get in there as soon as possible. I'm waiting on the May 20th fight between Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. Let's see how that goes, says Shakur. So there we go, man. We got Shakur throwing in big heat. Let's talk about it. All right, so there we got it, man. Big words coming from Shakur, man. Listen. All right, so this, man, definitely, bro, 135 is pretty full, bro. We have a lot of fights, man, and might I add, bro, earlier in the video, man, like I stated, Shakur done called out, You know, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Tank Davis. He tried to make a fight with Eastside Cruz, but they turned it down for whatever reason. I think Tank want all the smoke, man. And you know, Tank is being here to being that guy that is going to take over that division. They feel like a lot of people feel like Shakur is the number one guy. It's like they feel like, you know, Devin Haney's the top dog because Devin Haney obviously has all the belts. So you cannot sit there and say he's not the top dog. That's impossible, right? Devin Haney's the top dog. Tank Davis is the most popular star or the biggest star, but Shakur is the best boxer out of all of them, right? That's how they feel. But listen, regardless, we still have to see it happen, right? Now, obviously, when he's talking about, or on the article that I read with them saying that, you know, fighting Regis Prograis and, you know, Devin Haney, or they feel like Tank has been, Tank's career is carefully selected. I do feel like this, man, and a lot of y'all are not even going. I don't know if any of y'all have noticed this, but it's not me hating because Tank is my favorite fighter at 135. But you know, I'm gonna call it like I see it though. If y'all notice though, I think that Mayweather has a blueprint out for Tank Davis. Now, why I'm saying that is because Floyd likes to fight foreigners. Why? Because boxing is bigger. Boxing is not as big as in America as it is in other countries, right? You go fight a Hispanic, Mexico is gonna support their people, or the UK is definitely gonna support their people. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys notice, like, when is the last time you seen Tank fight a black American? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it 100. When's the last time you seen Tank fight a black American? You know why it's been a while? It's been a while, if ever, because bro, Floyd Mayweather was spending his time focusing on Tank's, on the money side, not the legacy, right? And like, for example, you know, we had guys like Tevin Farmer call Tank out, right? Devin Haney has been going back and forth with Tank for years now. Shakur Stevenson calling Tank out, right? But we don't see Tank in there with, you know, we won't see Tank in there with the Frank Martins or any of those guys, but we have seen Tank in there with a lot of Hispanics, and we've seen him in there with some guys from the UK, right? But that's the marketing tool that Floyd Mayweather is going. And personally, I'm not feeling it because I think Tank can beat these guys, bro. I think Tank will beat Devin Haney. Now the only person that they did not, and again, Tank is my dude. I love him to death, but you would be sitting here crazy to think that Mayweather wasn't avoiding or didn't have Tank avoid Lomachenko. And this proof for that, because first and foremost, let me just say this right here. Tank, I'll never forget when Tank was saying, when they were saying, well, Lomachenko's getting old and Lomachenko's window is closing, he's getting old. And then he turned around and fought Yuriorkis Gamboa. Like, and I was just like, damn, Tank, you making it hard for me to take up for this, bro. Like, that's a slap in the face, bro. But it is what it is. Like I said, unlike a lot of these boxing fans, I call out my favorite fighter on the BS, bro. A lot of these little fanboys, they won't do that, but I'll do it. I will. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so listen, I'm not so sure what Tank's next move is gonna be. I mean, of course, now he did give us a fight that we have been wanting between him and Ryan Garcia. That fight, they had to make that fight. Two completely different fan bases coming together. But I do want to see Tank. I want to see Tank versus Shakur, but I want to see Tank versus Devin Haney first. And I really think Tank will beat Devin Haney. I'm just being honest. I'm picking Tank in the later rounds. Devin Haney is a great boxer and I love him to death, but Devin Haney makes mistakes in the later rounds and he also starts to fatigue a little bit. Maybe that's due to him not really making 135 as comfortable as he used to, but I do know that Devin Haney fatigues more so and makes a little more mistakes in the later rounds, which is why he got caught with Jojo Diaz. He got caught with Jorge Linares. I'm not sure that Devin Haney can get caught with the Tank Davis punch and recover from it, bro. I'm just not. So that's why I think Tank will watch. Now, the only fighter that I am afraid about Tank fighting is Shakur, because Shakur has mastered the thing that a lot of these guys seem to not understand, and that's distance and range. Floyd Mayweather beat Pacquiao alone just off of controlling the distance and range. That's it. You know, it's simple as that. Well, it's not as simple, but you know, you know what I'm saying. So, but regardless, I still want this fight to be made, bro, because this is a difficult fight, and I always want my favorite fighters to take on the biggest challenges, bro, because I want my favorite fighters to be, I want their legacy to be solidified, okay? So that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, I really would love for this fight. Shakur wants it. Shakur wants to smoke with everybody, and Shakur's gonna get it. At some point, they're gonna have to run into him, all right? Let me know what you guys think. Who do you pick to win that fight? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?